Hi, I'm Doug Jones with Doug Knows Real Estate, and I'm going to give you an update on the real estate and financing market right now. Uh, Rates are higher; they're right at 7% on a conforming loan, but people are still buying houses. People are still doing some refinances, and I want to just give you a picture of what's happening across the nation. 78.5% of the loans, according to one recent real estate magazine I just read, are conventional loans, and 14.6 is FHA. So FHA has picked up in the last couple of years, and 6.9 or almost 7% is VA loans. Now we do them all at Mortgage Magic here. 31% across the nation is cash. Cash, well, the houses are most expensive in San Jose, so we don't have as much cash. As a matter of fact, at 14.3%, we're the lowest in the nation with cash purchases because our houses everything's way over $1 million. The VA loans were only 1.87% or 1.8%, FHA 1.7, and conventional says 96.5. Now I got an asterisk because I think that's probably not right. And the reason I say it's not right is because the limit on conventional is 1,089,300, and a lot of the loans that people are getting in this valley are 2 million, 3 million, even $4 million and more. So I think they threw everything in there to just separate it down. But that I think that's probably not right. I think there'd be at least another 10% in the jumbo category. So that's what's happening across the country. But people are still buying. They're still buying, and they're still doing refinances. Now I asked Peter Wynn. Peter is a fellow who does a lot of our loan signings for us. And I said, hey, what's going on in the signing booth? What's going on when you close a loan? Because if you do a refinance, or you're buying a home, or you're selling a home, eventually you're going to be sitting in front of the notary, and you're going to be looking at the closing statement. If you're buying or selling, or even refinancing, you're going to be looking at closing statement. And here's what Peter told me. I was a little surprised on some things. At the close of escrow, the seller, I got the word expenses. He says the sellers a lot of times are surprised of expenses that the realtor will put in there without them knowing it. And sometimes he says there's an argument at closing, but they settle it or they don't settle it, whatever they do. But and I talked to Peter because I know I just had a recent close where we paid up front for a some keys to be made for the house. Customer lost them. We paid for cleanup of the house. We paid for a gardener, and we paid just some other expenses. We'll see what the other one was here. The property inspection, and so we paid for that up front. Now, what I've never done, I've communicated with the customers verbally and never had a problem with any customer because I'm going to be honest and make sure they understand things I tell them. But I'm actually going to make a written form where in the future I don't ever anticipate that problem because Peter tells me that that is a big problem at the closing for the sellers. Okay? In the buyers, it's really interesting. He says the buyers are fine on the real estate, but it's the loan that always surprises them. There's always fees that they just didn't know. They didn't talk about. The loan officer never told them. And I think I know one of the problems on that is when you buy a property, let's say you're paying cash, you're going to get the escrow information from the title company with their fees. Now, if you're financing it, you're going to get other fees from the bank. And usually the loan company will give you one set of fees, the title company will give you one set of fees, and nobody ever puts these fees together. Where the buyer, I say nobody, almost nobody, puts them together where the buyer can see all the fees at one time. And a lot of times, according to Peter, they're really shocked, they're really surprised. So that's something we're really good on because we make sure that our buyers know everything up front about the loan and about the real estate transaction, even if we're not doing the real estate, we're just doing the loan. We make sure that they know everything. So that's what's happening across the nation. There still is real estate business, not as much in San Jose as in other parts of the country, but there's still business. And the seller, like I say, if you're a seller, look at the expenses and make sure they're correct. And if you're a buyer, beware. Talk to your realtor about giving you a complete net sheet, your realtor and your loan officer up front immediately. Now, I want to leave with one last thing. You can get some more information about your own home, about all the homes you own. You want to go DougKnowsRealEstate.com, Look and see what's spelled right. It is DougKnowsRealEstate.com/homebot. Homebot will let you know what you can do to finance. It'll let you know what you can do with equity lines or second mortgages, what you know if you do a sale. It's all kinds of information about your home. Anyway, I hope that helps you, and I hope you sign up for HomeBot. It's free, completely free, and we'd love you to do it. And then if you ever want to contact us, give me a call. My phone number, 408-209-6773. And I'm Doug at Doug Knows Real Estate.